welcome back to my channel. It's that time of the month. It's January favorites, and I have quite a few favorites that I thought I'd mention in this video. Some of them are repeats, some of them aren't, so let's just get started. So I'm just going to go randomly all over the place. Has a little bit of everything in it. So the first thing I'm going to say that I really have been loving, I tried this in the past and I just recently picked this up again. It is the Maybelline Clean Express makeup remover for the waterproof eye makeup. It has the oil in it. I find that this stuff works way better than any other eye makeup remover. Seriously, you put some on a pad, put it on, just it comes right off, and I love it. The next thing that I have been loving for my nighttime skincare routine is the Beauty Drops Vitamin E Moisturizer. I got this at the 99-cent store. I know, really creepy, me testing out stuff from the 99-cent store on my skin, but it seriously has done wonders for my skincare routine. And if you guys want to see my skincare routine video, I will link that down below. My next favorite is the Boots No. 7 Beautifully Matte Makeup Base. And seriously, I also have a video on how to apply this stuff because it is a little tricky, but once you actually learn how to apply it, it is a fantastic product. You can see I'm actually almost empty with it. I love it. It actually makes me like matte and shine free for at least 4 hours, and then, you know, obviously touch up, but it's nothing like, you know, if I didn't use it. My next thing that I have been loving, and this is a repeat, it is the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation. I am in the shade now 845, which is warm beige. I'm in the shade that's really close. Shade 845 warm beige. I went down a couple notches and I stopped using this because I couldn't find the right shade for my skin tone for the winter, and I was like, I don't know, you know, because I have the ones for the summertime and everything, so I didn't know what shade. So I finally found my shade, and I have loved this foundation since I started using it in the summer of last year. So yeah, definitely a good repeat. I think it will be continued repeat throughout my favorites. My next favorite, and I know I'm just barely getting on this bandwagon, it's the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder in Transparent. I use this as a setting powder under my eyes. I do love it. It does aid in the shine control along with the Beautifully Matte Base and the Covergirl 3-in-1 Outlast. My next favorite is the Loreal Revitalift and Miracle Blur. Now I know I'm an oily gal, but this is not the oil-free version. I got this at Walgreens some time ago when it first came out. It was like the trial size. I think it was like $7.99. But seriously, you only need like seriously a tiny pea size amount. And all I do is I use it for my nose and like where my pores are the biggest. What are you doing, cat? What are you doing? He's a hefty cat, and he likes the attention anytime and wherever I go. Yeah, I don't know. You can sit on my lap if you want to. So I do use the Revitalift Miracle Blur for just the bigger part of my pores, and it does work really well that I find. So yeah. My next favorite is the Pantene Smooth Serum. It has argan oil from Morocco, Moroccan argan oil, obviously. I do love this. I use this in conjunction with the Tresemme Heat Protectant when I do use heat on my hair, and I find this hair makes it the softest when I use it. My next thing is nail-wise, and it is the Nutri Nail Speed Dry Top Coat with green tea antioxidants. And I use this all the time when I do my nails, and seriously, my nails dry within 5 minutes or so, and I love it because, you know me, I have enough time just to paint my nails and not enough time for them to dry, so this works out really well. My next two favorites, well, let's wait on those. My next favorite is the Hairspray. It's the Herbal Essence of Hairspray Fixative in No. 2 Medium. I use this for everything. It doesn't flake on me, it holds my hair, my curl, everything, and it's flexible hold, and it smells fantastic, so what's not to love? And I think it's only like $3.99 at Target, so yeah. My next favorite, which I got as a Christmas present from my husband, it is the Urban Decay Naked Palette. I do love it. Obviously, a lot of people have loved this palette for some time. I use every color in this palette already. I absolutely adore it, and I think my girls have actually touched it. Yeah. My next palette, my husband also helped in me getting this. It is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I was so excited to actually pick this up because every time I would go to Ulta, it was sold out. And the last time I went, they actually had them behind the counter. They just got in because they FedExed them to the store because they were sold out every time they came. They had them. And I seriously, I think out of all the palettes, this is my like #1 palette. I love the color pink, and just the fact that every color in this palette is a sum tone of a pink color. I just absolutely love it. I find I use this one every single day in my eye routine, even if it's when I mix it with the Naked palette. I just love them so, so much. My next thing is an eye product. Now, I stumbled across this one time when I went to Ulta. I just needed an eyeliner that actually stayed on my eyes when I did my my tight line, because stuff was not staying on there and I was getting irritated with it. You know, the raccoon eyes is not a very cute thing to do. So Ulta was having a sale on Essence, and nobody really looks at the Essence stuff at my Ulta because they put it like in a weird corner where it's just like hidden from everything else. And it's the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in Black Fever 01. And it is a twist up pencil. It's actually extremely, extremely black. And it stays. Like, I think this was like $2.99 or $3.99. I think it was $2.99. But it seriously is worth every penny, and I would pay more for it if it was more money. My next 3 favorites are makeup brushes, and I know I've never mentioned makeup brushes before in my favorites, but I actually got this one in an Ipsy bag for December. It's the Mirabella Eye Blender. I seriously am in love with this. Look at the brush tip on this. It is like the perfect like brush to get into like here and like blend everything out. I seriously use this brush to put an eyeshadow all over my eyes, to do a crease shadow, and then to finally blend everything out once I'm done with my eye look. I seriously love this. I use this every single day. My next favorite brush, which I didn't know why I never mentioned this before, is the e.l.f. Professional Powder Brush. Now, I know you're saying powder brush, it's going to be really huge, but it's not. I mean, look at this thing. It's very tiny, you know. It's like the perfect thing. I use it to contour, perfect for the contour, so I get in there with the contour, you know, everywhere in the eyes. I love this brush for contouring. Now, as far as powder brush, I don't know. I mean, it'll probably take you quite some time to do powder on your face with this one. My next brush that I have been using for a very long time, which I'm still surprised too that I didn't mention this prior, it is the Rite Renewal brush, and I'm not sure, I think it's just the stippling brush, or maybe the foundation brush. But it's a foundation brush, stippling foundation brush, I guess. I believe it was like $6.99. But I use this for the, now I can't even think of that name, Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. I seriously dab it on the top, and I just put it over, and I like the fact that the fibers on the top are a little bit thinner, so you don't get a lot of product on your cheek. You want the blush to look natural, so you just blend and blend and blend, you know, until you get it. And I love it. It gives like an ultimate finish. I would mention the Luminoso blush, but I think I mentioned it before. So yeah. And yes, I know my hair is a little bit different. I went and got bangs and trying to live with it. I like it. I don't like it sometimes, so I'm working with it. It is late here in California. Well, late to me. It's like 9 o'clock, which I typically don't film this late. But anyway, I wanted to get this up because today is January 31st. And Happy Chinese New Year to anybody that watches that is Chinese. Hopefully I didn't offend anybody on that one. So I just threw my hair up in a ponytail. I didn't feel like curling it or whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you again in my next one. Bye.